but so many of you just allow the whole world to just keep on like programming your brain, and you don't even allow it to think.
Use your dream time well. This blew my mind because I've always heard the term use your time well, and I believe it, but I never heard of use your dream time well. We all have time, but there's also a time where it's just time to dream. So you have to use your dream time well. Dreams are the brain's way of processing information that's left over from the day. So everything that you've going on from the time you woke up to the time you went to bed, when you enter into a dream, it's what's ever left over. That's when your brain starts to process and you go into dream mode. So your dreams are valuable. They're rich with data, with experiences, with memories and learnings, so that you can work hard if you let them. In other words, if you have these dreams and you think about this information, you think about this data, and you put it into practice, it can work for you. So pay attention to your dreams because they provide you information that you may not have access due to because you are awake. There's certain information that you are only going to get when you are asleep. There's only certain information that your instincts even work while you're asleep. Your instincts work while you're asleep. John, I know, John is one who works well at night. While everybody else is asleep, John is, he can dream while he's awake. That's a whole nother topic of because he works well when everybody else is asleep. So that's his dream time. So find when your dream time is. Sometimes it's not even necessarily when you're asleep. It's when you operate well the most. John, you talk about that. Wrap us up, bro. Talk about that that instinct that kicks in during your dream time.
Oh my gosh. One little pro tip, guys. Everywhere you go, you need to have a notebook or a notepad in your phone. And so many times have I waken up from a dead sleep and thought, that's a good idea. And then I failed to write it down because I thought, oh, I'll remember it in 2 hours when I wake up. Guess what? Never have I ever remembered it. Ever. Never. I don't know how many amazing ideas I've left that I thought of in my sleep. God told me in my sleep, whatever it may be, they're all gone. And I'm hoping they come back because I never remember them. So I don't really remember dreams, nothing. Only time I remember dreams is when there's stupid things that made me laugh. So keep a notebook by your bedside at all times, right? So when you wake up, it's hard to do because when you think of something, you wake up, you want to go right back to sleep because you're tired. No, write it down. Just take a minute, write it down, reflect. I promise you, you'll be excited that you did the next day. Not all of them will you act upon, but at least you have the thought. When you do have a thought in the car, write it down. It just comes to you. Guys, these come to you. What he means by I dreams late at night by myself, it's not so much that you have to be asleep. It comes during your quiet time when all the noise has been pushed away, right? It's the Bible says be still and know God, right? The same thing happens when you're in the car. Try driving, please. Just do this once. Just start driving without the radio on. My kids like to listen to like K-Love and certain Christian rock stations. That's fine. I'll put it on sometimes. When I'm in the car, it's off for the most part. Unless it's the first sunny day of the week and I just want to roll down the windows and, have a good time. But for the most part, when I drive, because that is time for your brain to just start, your subconscious to start working on what just happened that day, what's coming up, and then just allow things to your mind to develop thoughts deeper. Allow it to come up with good ideas. It's so powerful, but so many of you just allow the whole world to just keep on like programming your brain, and you don't even allow it to think. You go from work, where you're doing, right? Your work is at the office is all about reacting. You're just answering this email, calling this person, picking up the phone, whatever. And then as soon as you get in the car, you crank up the radio. And all the way home, you're just singing what they're telling you. You don't even know the words half the time. You're just allowing it to go in. Then you get home, and if you have kids, you're dealing with that. If you don't, then what do? You grab food, you heat it up, and you sit in front of the TV. Now the TV's telling you what to do, and you do all of that, and you don't have a single quiet moment until you go to bed. So therefore, when you're sleeping, your brain's finally like, oh, I can decompress and actually have my own thoughts. And then you're sleeping, you have your own thoughts, and then you fail to write them down, right? Have some quiet time. Just take some time to be quiet. My calendar stays pretty full. I don't spend a lot of time just sitting in a chair thinking. I do it sometimes, but I know those pockets of time, and one of those is driving in the car. Just keep the radio off. You'd be amazed how much you'll think of during that time.